Ay, ay, ay. Welcome back to motherfucking foster care, baby. We're obviously, I'll tell you right now, we ain't in the living room, dog. We ain't in the garage, we ain't in the living room. We're switching it up. Mikey, apparently New Jersey was flooding yesterday. So I was thinking, I don't know how you guys would feel about this, but I'm saying that I start podcasting while I'm driving to work, dude. That's when I'm at my chattiest. I'm peak chatty. I'm talking to myself. It's too early for my bitch to FaceTime me. You know she sleeps into like 8 because she doesn't have a real job. She don't work with her hands, you know what I mean? In my opinion, I guess I gotta wear a seatbelt during this. Like, this is what I gotta do. I'm not doing it. We go behind the back. Don't tell my mom, dog. I don't like, do you ever think about that? Hold on, what the fuck? Sorry, my back's so wide I can't get my fucking hands around it. I don't like seatbelts. Like, I guess I'm gonna have to once I have a kid. Once this daughter pops out. If I die in a horrific car accident before the daughter comes out, then that's between her and God. But I don't even know if you guys can see me on this camera, to be honest with you. But it's gonna be an audio podcast. If not, if you don't like it on YouTube, we're gonna figure it out. Am I gonna have to get a ring light for my truck? Because I was like, yeah, I'll record it in the morning. You know what I mean? But then I forget that it's depression season. It's getting dark out. So that's over. But yeah, dude, I don't like seatbelts. If I get in a car accident, I want to be dead. I don't want to be maimed. I'm not trying to be crippled. I don't have the heart for it. If I can barely walk with, I have an arthritic ankle anyway, you know that, big dog. But if you know what I mean? Like, if I can't do it. I could not handle the wheelchair. I'm too used to being up, looking down at all you. So a horrific car accident just wouldn't work for me. But yeah, we're gonna try to do this. We're gonna try to do. If I'm gonna do this, if I'm gonna do like a commute podcast, where I'm just talking shit while I'm ready to get hyped up and fucking run some wires with the boys. Yesterday we're gonna do a commute podcast, but yesterday I got to work and my helper was a sad sack. He looked like somebody shit in his cereal, and I started talking to him bracelets. My helper wears like I love booby bracelets. It's pretty nuts. But this motherfucker, he was also upset, and he's like, me and my girl broke up. We broke up. I was like, dude, you're fucking 22. I've been talking about it on stage recently, like, when I was growing up, like, I got advice from my stepdad, who is my dad, my father, the man who raised me. The man who stepped up, the dad who stepped up. But all my other advice came from, like, my douchebag uncles who were like, you know, they were like fuckboys. So it's like, that's where I get all my advice from. So like I didn't develop a conscience really until I was like 28. I just thought you could cheat on everybody. I'm like, dude, just do what you want. You don't just want to, if you see somebody you want to bang, just bang them. You know what I mean? Is my beanie on inside out? It is. I got a tag popping out. Beanie season's the first day. It takes a couple days to warm up to them, to figure out how you're supposed to wear it. Oh, baby, we got traffic on 9 to 5. I thought everybody was going to be out because the motherfucking Birds won yesterday, boy. Yeah, dude. I was pumped they won. Everybody's pissed that Jalen Hurts doesn't look that great. I'm like, hey, he didn't play in preseason. Timing's a little off, okay? Receivers are making some bad calls going away. Going into traffic, he's trying to fucking throw fades to the outside so people aren't getting popped, and they're going in. But what are you going to do? We're 3-0. We're playing like shit. Our defense, I can't express to you how happy I am that we have a running team that just pops people in the mouth. That's all I've ever wanted my whole life. It's beautiful. We had a running back from Philly. I love that they let skill position players wear, look, you hear that turn signal, dog? My dad instincts are definitely kicking in. I never used a turn signal in my life. No, but yeah, dude, I love that we're playing football like that. Please, God, run the football. Give concussions on defense. That's what I'm looking for. That's all I want in a football team. I want if we could bring concussions back, I couldn't be happier. I want more concussions. I want more CTE. Who doesn't want more Antonio Browns running around, bro? You guys gotta who doesn't want that? Everybody wants that. It's a good time. No other guy's gonna get sucked off in the fucking pool. And remember Antonio Brown put that video? Wasn't he in like Dubai? Oh, I don't even know if he was getting sucked off. He might have just been flashing his meat. I take that back. He might have just been doing that. Yeah. I love that. People are gonna look at me. I'm like, I'm on FaceTime. I'm definitely not doing a podcast for 7 people. Yeah. But no, I'm happy about that. I like that. And we got a white defensive back, dude. Come on, brother. There ain't nothing nothing makes me happier than seeing a white safety make an interception. I jumped up off the couch last night. I was like, whoa. It's like, dude, we're not going to have many left. How many good defensive backs have there been that are white? I remember John Lynch when I was a kid. I was like, John Lynch, you're my fucking hero. Jason Sehorn, who played for the fucking Giants. It's like, you couldn't like him too much, but you still love to see a white guy get after it. I mean, he's dealing with enough being in the locker room, and he has to pull out his fucking pasty cock in the shower, and you're just looking at these dragons. That's got to be... I mean, it's impressive that he can even make it to play, to be honest with you. But, yeah, no, good win. Good win by the boys. I mean, this is definitely a switch up for me. I don't know what was going on at the house just now. My girl buys me these, like, English muffins now. I'm trying to eat in the morning. It's bulking season, dude. I'm trying to be 250 pounds with abs for this baby, just to let her know what the fuck's up. I'm like, oh, you want a boyfriend? Too bad. Too bad. I live in my mind that she's going to have a boyfriend, like, year one. That's my only mission as a father, is to strike fear into any man who comes near my daughter. That's, like, my number one thing. I got to get more violent. I think I'm going to step up my boxing lessons. We might go 2 a week now. You know what I mean? Just keep the hands crispy as possible. If I can 1-2 a 19-year-old, like, when I'm 60, that's going to be the best. Can you imagine? I mean, that's not good. But, like, if, I don't know, my sister, her whole life, like, my sister could always call me and be like, hey, Ryan, I need you to beat this guy up. And I'm like, say less. Can you imagine if your daughter's having a problem with some guy and her boyfriend comes over and you're like, I think he'd beat the shit out of me? Like, I feel bad for all the girls I dated through, like, high school and my early 20s. Because I'd go over and be a piece of shit. Or if her dad said something, I'd be like, hey, I got to put a pot of coffee on the stove, Chief. I'm going to fuck your daughter, and there ain't shit you can do about it. Like, if a dude came into my house who could physically best me in hand-to-hand combat, you might as well pack it up. You might as well pack it up, ship it up, and ship it out. But, dude, last week, I got out of work early. I had to go put my work van. Obviously, we're not in the work van. I love how I think you guys know what my work van looks like, but we're in my truck because I got to go bitch at Caliber Collision for not fucking putting my truck back together after my girlfriend hit a pole. My girlfriend has gotten so many accidents. I bought this truck, and my girlfriend has hit a pole. I mean, I may have gotten in an accident. Maybe I had a couple of brewskis. You know, that's besides the point. It's more her fault. She hit a pole one time, and then she got sideswiped by a lady. But a lady on lady accident, that does bring a smile to my face. That's why you guys get paid less. You know, is that even true? Didn't they debunk that? I don't know. But last week, I get out of work because my van was getting fixed, and my goddamn van was getting fixed, and so I get out of work. It was getting fixed early, and then we redid our bathroom like I don't know, like 6 months ago, and the other dude, like a couple weeks ago, I think it was after the Eagles. It was after the season opener in the NFL. I'm hungover, you know Daddy's hungover, you know that. And I'm fucking taking a piss, and I look up, and my goddamn ceiling clearly has watermarks on it. So I went up on a ladder, and the downspout, like, I don't know what it's called. I know what a pitch pocket is, but it's not a pitch pocket because that's where I bring wires up to the ceilings. I forget what it's called. It's like where a flat roof meets the gutter. Was a little crack. So Daddy was like, hey, do I call a roofer? Nah, bro, you fix it yourself. You got high T. So I went to Home Depot to buy roofing tar or whatever the fuck. And while I'm looking at the thing, the handle on the goddamn gallon breaks, hits my phone out of my hand, follows it down, and smashes it on the ground. There's a black guy next to me. He's like, shit. Like, if a funny black guy wasn't next to me saying stuff, I would have had a fucking meltdown in the Home Depot. Spaz. Like a full spaz. So I was, like, still annoyed, but I was like, hey. And, like, it was one of those, like, you touch the screen and, like, a green, it looked like the Matrix was on my goddamn iPhone. So, yeah, dude, I'm turn signaled up. I mean, they should recruit for NASCAR out of Philadelphia because the amount of guys in fucking Dodge Chargers and what's the other one? The Challenger? SRTs. I mean, it's fucking ACO Raceway down here. 76, it's just fucking, whoever made this fucking road should kill himself. He's probably, you shouldn't kill yourself. I'm sure God already struck you down. Because this road's got to be a billion years old. I don't know. But, what the fuck? So my phone's broken. So I'm like, that's okay. There's an AT&T store right here. I'm trying to enter a new era of calmness with myself. Where like, Ryan, don't be yourself and be a fucking spaz about it. Don't be a spaz. You know, relax. You got a phone. I've been really trying to get good with customer service. Because I need to be doing that. Ryan, Jesus fuck. So I'm like, dude, I got AT&T. I have the insurance. So you go to AT&T, I'm like, hey, what do I need to do? And they're like, oh, you got to call Assurion, which, by the way, we got fucking beef. If I see anyone who even works at Assurion, it's on site. I'm beating the shit out of you. You got to call. I don't want to be a dick, but I think I'm done dealing with any company who doesn't have customer service located in the fucking country. Because you can barely understand me if you're from where I'm from. There's people in Philly who are like, do you have a southern accent? I'm like, no, I think I'm just dumb, all right? So, you know, I don't know what we got to do here, but let's get it going. So I'm on customer service. They're like, oh, well, we have these stores. They have these stores you can bring them into and we fix it. I'm like, all right, well, set it up. Disconnected. I have to call back again. And then I had to give my girlfriend the phone because I'm fucking spazzing. The girl was like, well, what do you think about this? I was like, I think you should get a new job because this ain't for you. This company blows. I was like spazzing on the phone. So eventually it gets to the point where I get this guy, very nice Indian man, and he's like, whatchamacallit, tomorrow we're going to fix your phone. He's like, we're going to fix it. I'll call you back within, he said like 4 minutes or 12 hours. I'm like, all right, it's a pretty big window pop. I'm going to be honest with you. Let's cut that window down. It looked like the fucking throwing windows Jalen Hurts was throwing picks last night. No, but so he's like, yeah, we'll call you back. I get no phone call. So I had to go do a side job Saturday and I'm fucking busting my dick. You know how I do. And I get no phone call. So I once again remain calm. Deion, Oregon and fucking Colorado were playing each other. Where when I got home, I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna chill this game. I'll call customer service. I want a phone for 3 hours, dude. 3 hours. Oh. That sucks. My girlfriend, she told me she was like, we got this new cold brew. It's brewed. And then she was like, put some creamer in it. It's natural. She's getting real into the natural stuff. Like, oh, it's natural. Like, it'll be good for you. I'm like, I like unnatural stuff. I like Splenda. I don't like coffee until it tastes like Pepsi. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's natural. I don't care if it's natural, dude. I want it to be delicious. I want a tasty treat. But she was like, yeah, here's this fucking natural pasteurized, non-pasteurized. I don't know what's pasteurized or non-pasteurized. What's better? I don't fucking know. Put it on a pasture. So I had that. No, but that just stunk. But, so then I was phone with Assurion. Dude, look at my ADD. It's not even that bad. If I get myself early, the engines aren't really turned over yet. I left a point that came back to a point that's going to be a bad point. Dude, I'm on the phone for 2 hours. 2 hours, chief. And then, dude, my phone gets cut off. And I call back again and I said, I'm like, babe, I'm going to AT&T. She was like, I want to come with you to watch. I'm like, you're going to throw off my whole vibe. Like, I'm going to try to make you laugh. I'm not going to be mean. So I go to AT&T, and the guy saw me that was from the day before, and he was like avoided eye contact with me. I'm like, who the fuck's helping me? I'm spazzing. It's all Dominicans in there. Because you know where I live. I hold it down, boy. No, so I'm in there, and I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck who you got to call. I need a phone. I started lying. I was like, my baby, my girlfriend's pregnant. Also, best excuse to use for anything. I've been going to the drive-thru lately, and I'm like, you cannot fuck this order up. You understand that? I got a pregnant lady at home who could pop any minute. Do not forget my goddamn Arby's sauce, right? Which I'm also like, I wasn't at Arby's, I was at Wendy's. But I can be like Nazi level mean to be like, and if you're like, dude, I need you to check for those sauces. I need you to check for them. And everybody's kind of like, even though they're at the job that they get paid to do, they still complain. I'm like, Chief, I got a pregnant bitch at home. I just blame it on her. I'm like, I got a pregnant lady at home. She's yelling at me, and everybody's always like, I get it, man, I get it. I'm like, why'd you have kids? You're a line cook. That was rude. I'm sorry. Everyone deserves children. It's a beautiful gift to the planet. But, so I'm at AT&T, and I lied to them and said, my girl could come in any minute. I need a phone. You guys need to figure it out. So finally, I got this fucking nice lady. She helps me out. And the fucking Dion, Oregon, I love it. I don't even call them Colorado Buffaloes. They're the Colorado Dions now. They're the Dions. And they're just getting fucking stomped. And everybody's like, oh, Dion sucks. I'm like, dog, it's his fucking first year. Give him a break, dude. And I'm watching there. It's all Spanish guys while they're fucking like updating my phone. I'm beaming down from the satellite. Another thing, you get a new phone, you gotta call your fucking provider, and they're like, what's the passcode what's the code to get in your account? I'm like, I'm not trying to launch a fucking nuke here. I want a new iPhone. Like, why is this difficult? So eventually this bitch, I get my phone, but it takes like 900 years. Thank God my shit updated the night before, because you know how many important documents I got on my phone. Sorry, I need nicotine gum. I'm trying to keep the brain going. I'm like, dude, I don't have that many, like, I literally have, my ex-girlfriend deleted all my other girls' nudes out of my phone. Fucking 800 years of work down the fucking drain. You know what I mean? So I'm like, the only files I need are fucking stand-up sets that I recorded that I probably don't like, that I'll never listen to. So it's updating. The cloud's syncing. There's syncing happening. There's updating. There's Minerva. I don't know what. The hard drive's downloading. Whatever the fuck they're saying. So then, you know me. I'm hanging out with the fucking poppies in the store explaining American football to these guys. And it was like one of the best times I've had in a long time. Because they're putting up the betting line. And they're like, 21. What is this? The 21. I don't know what accent I just went with there. That sounded Middle Eastern, right? But, I'm like, yeah, 21, like, Colorado's getting 21 points, so they got to get beat by it if you bet the money line. I just explained it to them. They're like, why are they so bad? I'm like, Chief, look at the front four. You know the game's won and lost in the trenches? Shout out to the Eagles. That's where we're fucking shit up. I'm loving it, dude. I'm loving it. Our front four is nasty. I love a big, fat, just mean. Dude, I wish I was that's my dream, dude. I'm 6'5" for nothing. I wish I was 6'5", like 320 pounds, just tossing guys around. Oh, it'd be the best. If I could do anything in life, it'd be go back. Like, I wish I was a Viking and I could just trip on mushrooms and just go rape and pillage. I wouldn't rape, but you know what I'm saying. I'd go pillage. I would pillage my ass off. I'm big into the pillaging. I might start pillaging now. Next time we have, like, riots, I'm going to go pillage. I'll just go steal my daughter a bunch of Christmas gifts. But I'll go with, like, an axe on mushrooms, like a real Viking. Just chop off some customer service lady at head at Target. Just kidding. So I'm just explaining football to these poor bastards. And I was loving the Oregon Ducks coach. Is also swaggiest uniforms of all time. Who's kidding who? It's fucking crazy. I love their uniform. I know I forget what the guy's name is. I always want to say Prefontaine, but isn't that the jogger pre-run? I think like the CEO of Nike went to Oregon or some shit. So them boys are always just drip till you drown, Oregon. I used to love them when they had Joey Harrington. My God, what a good time. Patrick Chung was on the team. He was a safety, right? Yeah, good times. No, but the pregame speech, the coach is like, whatchamacallit? The coach is like, oh, well, this game ain't on social media, is it? This game ain't won on social media. It's won on the grass. On the grass. I love a good. I wish I might start doing that at fucking construction sites, like just pregame speeches, just good stuff. I know you ain't got custody of your kids, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have some fucking sheetrock. You'll see them next weekend. Everybody's gonna be hungover today. It's gonna be perfect. Not me. Dude, I ate like 2.5 pounds of fucking wings last night. What was I eating? I don't even know. I feel like I've been fucking laying down some good business. I'm probably not. But you know how mentally ill it is that I can talk? I haven't had a break since I don't know what time I left. I'm actually going to be on time for work. I might have to actually pause this. Whoa. Dude, this is good though, because you get the rumble effect. What the fuck was I talking about? I was just, oh yeah, it's mentally ill that I can talk to myself for this long with no breaks. I don't even need Mike. Mike, you're fired. Even though you have to edit this or do whatever you gotta do. Put it on the cloud. That's how stupid I am. Everybody's like, dude, you could do a podcast on your phone, brother, and just put it out on the internet. And I'm like, brother, I ain't doing it. All right? I ain't doing it. I'm gonna fucking figure out how to email this to Mike. That's what I'm gonna do. What else I want to talk about? This definitely is a change up from my usual commute, because usually, I'll tell you what I do. I listen to true crime. The most brutal murder. I pay I'm on a Patreon. The only Patreon I have is, I pay for this true crime podcast called Obscura. That's so fucking brutal that they took it off of, he can't release all of his episodes on iTunes because it's dark arts, brother. And I can hear from the guy's voice, like, he sounds like he has emphysema, so I'm like, this guy's got to be 300 pounds and a hermit. He's got to be. It's a tough look. But, like, I don't even know if this video is going to be usable. Maybe that's why I pay Mike. You know what I mean? Like, Mikey's going to be able to, Mike, you better be able to fucking make me look beautiful in this. I need you to edit this beanie so it's not inside out. Dude, look at this. That's one of my, I'm driving right now on my knee, which is one of, like, my, for some reason, like, one of my main memories from my childhood is my mom whipping the shit out of her Honda Accord. What's that song called? It's a Kanye song, right? Something driving an Accord. I don't know, dude. I'm white. But my mom used to drive with her knees while she was doing her makeup. So I'm like, maybe that's why I love dumb sluts. I really do. I can't get enough. I've been talking about that since I found out I'm having a daughter. I'm like, on stage, I'm like, that has really ruined whores for me. Like, really put a, like, and dude, you guys know my favorite thing, sluts and deodorant. Yeah, you know that's my favorite thing, dude. My favorite thing is sluts. I can't get enough of them. But now every time I see, like, a fucking 25-year-old, like a 20-some-year-old chick, 25, 26, I'm like, yeah, she's hot, but what is the mental state of her father? He's got to be a mess. You know how worried I'm going to be worried. I'm going to have to, like, put some chip in my daughter. Hold on. I'm going to restart this. I got to clock into work. Papa.